Alright, let's get into the Black Reliquary. Got some smoke signals here. Collection of survivors have spotted down below, some of which may be a promise to us. 6 more recruits than usual, which is nice. We have a roster size of 20. This is the ferry, this is our stagecoach. They're all level 1. I really need to start working on experienced recruits. This doesn't seem right. So we need instructor mastery, weaponsmithing, armor smithing. We can just do this. So we just need instructor mastery now. Let me quickly double check that. Level 2. Okay. Well, that makes sense because everyone starts at level 1 now, right? So we kind of already have experienced recruits level 1. That's fine. It'll be a little while before we can do that. Oh, we've got a boss. I was working towards this. Okay. Interesting. Exciting, even. One of the Vizier's most talented Janissaries stands tall and proud in his camp, boldly displaying his location to us and boasting that he will give us an honorable defeat. Okay, this is a little spicy. Reliquary Spoils. This is a commanding visage. 10 accuracy versus 17. On attack hit, debuff target can't be guarded for 2 turns. They are doing some interesting stuff with this mod. Plus 20% debuff chance per difficulty. Okay. Riposte attacks when hit, plus 10 accuracy to riposte. Right. So this seems just insane. This seems just insanely powerful. Am I mistaken? I might be mistaken. What about the dismantled distant blade? No doubt this will provide us some important context on how important and powerful these reliquary spoils are. Plus 15% damage to riposte. Riposte attacks when hit, plus 10 accuracy to riposte. I'm thinking this boss might riposte us. Okay. It's a medium. Oh, it's a veteran mission. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Are there no level 1 bosses? Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping to kill a boss today. Oh my word. Excuse me. Thank you, that's much better. Okay, so we can't do this on Fort, but what we can do is we can do something in one of these other 3 zones. Maybe the caverns. And try and level some people up to level 3 so we can start taking on these bosses. Oh my word, excuse me, my sinuses are playing up over and not coming down with something. Right, what's in the caverns? Short mission, complete 90% of room battles for a stun charm. Stun resist. That's really strong. That's really strong. Bloody Die, very cool, some dot boosts. In the original Darkest Dungeon, these trinkets only ever gave you like chance to apply bleed, which is powerful. But I like that you can scale both the chance to apply bleed and the amount of bleed damage done. That's really cool. Noxious Sensor, very much the same for Blight. Chevalier's Seal, less stress received plus 5% prot. Very strong, I would say. Let's do it. One of these. Doesn't really matter too much which. I haven't noticed too much of a difference between Bleed and Blight in this. I mean, I haven't figured out where you want Bleed and where you want Blight yet. In DD1, you wanted Blight in the Ruins and the Cove, and you wanted Bleed in the Warrens and the Weald, I think. But here, I'm not 100% sure. It seems to be a bit more variable, which is nice, to be honest. Because it means, like, Houndmasters aren't completely useless in some places, I'm assuming. Okay, so we're going to the caverns. And yeah, who do we want to take with us? Sort by stress, sort by level. We want to take some level 2s. I would like to take this Vestal. That seems quite strong. Plague Doctor is a little bit stressed out. So is the Highwayman. I could take Margaret. I need to figure out a little bit more about what Musketeers are these days. The Dredge broke my brain last time, so I might leave it. Oh, Grave Robber as well. And Flagellant. That seems... It seems like the right order to have these guys in. Let's look at their stats, their abilities. Goddard. I will upgrade. I can't not upgrade this. This seems like, I don't want to say a no-brainer, but like very, very strong. Because the weapon upgrades their speed as well. Even if it's just a healer, that can be quite good. Potentially crit as well. Speed on a healer is kind of a double-edged sword. I think it's better than people give it credit for. People kind of look at it like, oh, well, if the healer goes first, then there's nothing for them to do because no one's taken damage yet. But if no one's taken damage, you're probably in a good spot, right? Like, your strategy isn't that important at that point. What you want to be doing is looking at, like, the average case and the worst case, I think. If things are going well, then you don't need to be preparing for that. You know, prepare for the worst. Hopefully that made sense, he said optimistically. Right, so I want to look at what skills I want. I used these skills on this Flagellant last time. So we have Punish, Reign of Sorrows, Redeem, Suffer. It was a couple of in-game weeks ago, a couple of real days ago. And I'm just thinking, like, what did I like and what didn't I like? I really liked Suffer. I thought Suffer was a fantastic skill. How much it actually did for me, I don't know, but my perception of it was that I really liked it, so I will keep it. Redeem, I think, only went off once, but of course it's like, it's a panic button. So if you're having a really, really good fight, then it will look like your panic button didn't do anything. But that's okay, because you won. If you hadn't won, then you might have used that panic button a few more times. Or if you only just won, it might really have saved you. Reclaim is cool. Exsanguinate is cool. Reign of Sorrows wasn't great, and I have got a really good capability to hit the back row, so I might just take Exsanguinate. Seems strong. So we've got 1, 3, 5, 7. Can't upgrade this and need another 29 Valor marks. That's okay. Bolbeck. Not thinking Blight is going to be too useful. I don't think I want this kind of Blight synergy with Flashing Daggers. We could go Lunge. That puts her in rank 1 and pretty much forces her to use Pick to the Face. We don't have very much Mark synergy, so I'm not sure I like that either. Maybe we don't take the Grave Robber, actually. I'm not sure she really works with this crew. I mean, she might. I'm not saying she doesn't necessarily. We could take a Jester. Let's take a Jester. I haven't tried a Jester, I don't think. Have I? I must have done. I don't remember trying a Jester. Right, what skills do we want on Aselin? Asela? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I don't know. We could take Dirkstab. Bypasses guard, which is great. Yes, I do remember this. And then we can go Finale. That pushes our Vestal up to rank 2. We've got a bit of bleed synergy. Well, no, we haven't, because we haven't got a Grave Robber anymore. Okay. Inspiring Tune. We could, like, Dirkstab, Finale. Let's drop Slice off. And just take, like, Battle Ballad, maybe? That could be good. I mean, a Jester is like a support class, obviously. But a very strong one. I don't know if we want Finale. We might. We've got a way to go forward, but no way to go back. Do we have a way for our Flagellant to move past the Jester? Doesn't look like it. So maybe we drop Dirkstab just to take Slice it off. Jester's the wrong choice, isn't it? Jester's much more kind of back rank than I think they used to be in the original game. Or I could be talking out my ass. We could take an Occultist. Could be taking a cultist, though. We just haven't got any frontline guys. Looks like we're down to level 1s, which is okay. We could take a shield breaker. Or an abomination. Shield breaker is reasonably strong from rank 2 or 3, I think. Let's try a shield breaker. Do we want Sauvigny or Dumont? Sauvigny is armor piercing, that's pretty good. And an amber hoarder. Ooh. Yikes. What about Dumont? How are you doing, buddy? Irrepressible's quite strong, I think. Resilience, very good. Dirty Fighter is completely fine. Necromania is completely fine as well. Okay, Dumont, welcome to the team, buddy. Okay. Right, so, Dumont. Where are we going, buddy? We could take Impale. Oh, we could take Impale, couldn't we? Do we have any way to move forward? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Oh, this is interesting. We might want Expose. Expose is quite strong, so we can start her in rank 2, and then we can use either Puncture or Pierce. Armor piercing or guard just destroys both of those things. Shield breaker, I didn't play very much with in DD1. Sort of came out towards the tail end of me being interested in making Darkest Dungeon videos, and I felt like I didn't really want to play it if I wasn't recording. So I didn't play too much after Shield breaker came out, and didn't play too much with the Shield breaker when she was around. So this is, this is all kind of new anyway, right? I quite like Impale here. I don't think we need both Pierce and Puncture. Do we have any other ways to bypass Guard or Protection? I think, yeah, our Musketeer will be able to help with that. I think our Musketeer will be able to help with breaking Guard, so we can take Impale. So in the prep run, we can go for Expose, and then we can Pierce the front line. And then we can either use Adder's Kiss or Impale, depending on whether we want to focus on the first guy or just wreck everything. But we have one good prep round skill, so that's really useful. We have one here with Goddard as well. Igu. Right, I'm not feeling Expiation. I'm just not feeling it, alright? So we'll take Illumination, bypass stealth, de-stealth. So we've got a way to deal with stealth and guard, so that's really strong. We'll just take this. This seems good. We've got a stun, 2 strong healing skills. Perfect. Margaret. What do you want, Margaret? You're in the back line, so we can't take Buckshot. We can take Patch Up. Oh, that's interesting. So it's slightly different to the Arbalists. Is it combat healing or whatever? Battlefield bandage, so close. Yeah, it is a completely different skill now, just obviously similar. With a Vestal, I don't think we need it. I'm also slightly... I don't know why Stock Strike is available from any rank. I might have said that before. But she's going to be in the back line, unless you get shuffled. If Standard Shot, Smokescreen, Bombard, Change Ammo is like a given, I think. Shrapnel Ammo seemed really, really strong last time. Do we want Smokescreen? I think it did quite a bit of damage last time with Shrapnel Ammo, so yes, I think we do. Right. Without further ado, let's get into preparation. Yes, 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 want all of these. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 4, 5. Come on, mate. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, it doesn't scale up. That's a shame. I understand why, but like I feel like they could do something like making the effects of each ammo slightly stronger, but that might just be too much. That's okay. We don't want Battlefield Bandage. Alright, Trinkets. Hang on, what are you? Oh, that's side decks, okay. We don't care too much about that at the moment. Oh, we need to put people in stress relief and amber and all of that nonsense, right? Okay. Amber Workshop. You can go to the Amber Workshop. How stressed out are you? 2? Nah, not worried, mate. Not concerned. Alhazred, you can go to the Tech Exchange. Not Forge. Oh, yeah, there we go. Galley. Okay. So, sort by stress. A goo. Can't do shit. Oh, he's a den addict. I might actually put him in the den. Infirm. I still don't know what this icon is. It's not in the glossary. This seems fine. Chatwood can go there. And Peveril, yeah, I like a Plague Doctor. I'm happy to spend a little bit of money on that. Amber Din. Right, there we go. 3 refined amber dust. Buddy, you better be worth it. Alright. Glycerin gold, trinkets and baubles. We will be keeping the torch fairly high until we sort of learn more about what the enemies do, I think. Yeah, the Musketeer can have a bit of extra prot. Less crits received. My hero, I really don't want her to become too stressed out. So that's okay. You can have... Oh, I do want someone to have Resolve XP. Probably the Flagellants, actually. Because I would like him to be level 3 as soon as possible. Scouting Chance, Trap Disarm, that seems fine for you. Oh, yeah, the Tenacity Ring. I think we got that last time. It's very, very strong. Debuff or Mark Skill Chance. Okay. Yep, that seems like a you thing. Shieldbreaker can have the Survival Guide. We have 1 empty slot, which I'm tempted to keep open for a bit of inventory space, but I think we'll go with a Bloody Die instead for the Flagellant. Makes a lot of sense to me. We're going to... What were we going to do? We definitely had something. We're going to go to the caverns. That was it. And I think we're going to do this one here. It's only a short mission. Kind of want to do a medium, but I also want to explore the caverns. So we'll just do this one for now. Caverns seem like I need some shovels. Bandages seem like they're really useful here. Cleansing salt, sure. Skeleton key. I don't want that many archaeology kits. Take 2. Take a disease kit. Let's go. Each region has its own challenges. Assemble your party and supplies accordingly. Wish I knew what they were, but part of the fun is finding out.
With each atrocity and sacrifice, these creatures hobble closer to achieving their dark divinity.
Oh,
let us remedy this predicament.
Oh, so caverns is all rooms, no chambers, or no, all rooms, no hallways. That is cool. I like that. So I was completing 90% of room battles. That's new as well. So I've been watching a Let's Play recently, a pretty old Let's Play, it's a Twitch VOD, from a reasonably big YouTuber, very well respected, and a YouTuber that I really like. But I've been getting a little frustrated. Oh, what do I need here? Nothing maybe? None of these work. Been getting a little frustrated with like glossing over story stuff and like being unwilling to find stuff out. Which I think a lot of people kind of fall into when they're making YouTube videos, because they're like people, or Twitch streams, because they're like people want to see a game played really, really well, and there's definitely truth to that. But I think there's also merit in exploring things and finding out stuff and learning through failure. And if anyone's an expert in failure, it's probably me. Broken Down Dredge, the cold remains of a fallen dredge unit. And here I'm sort of at loss. I guess we just peek inside the cockpit. A useful map. A useful map. Curio. Oh, these are just curios. No room battle with curio. What are you? Primeval vase. I think we just look inside. And this is a vendor. These guys have been very, very good to me so far. This troglodyte is gesturing to an open bag of gems with room for more. I don't have any gems on me, but I may well come back. Quadot's refuse is glued together by trog secretions. Disease kit? Okay. Okay. Love that. It's not a Houndmaster trinket. It's a generic trinket. Accuracy stone, it's not terrible, I think. Still no scouting. Nothing here. I kind of have to check this now. Stone slab containing dark Quadot's knowledge. Yikes. What could this be? I think we just go for it. Caverns Adventurer. Oh, less stress, much less stress relieved. Minus 25% stress relieved. Or stress received, sorry. Stress received. 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 That's how you pronounce received. I'm not an expert in received pronunciation. That's a joke about received. Let's move on. Needed a little longer in the oven on that one, possibly. This is a very unique vibe. The lack of music is kind of unsettling a little bit. As with the exposed interior, I don't know if it's deliberate.
More than our enemies will attempt to impede us.
I mean, it's obviously deliberate, it's not a bug, but like, I don't know if it's going to be a long-term thing. I don't know if it's just because, hey, making good music is hard and takes a lot of time. Half-eaten body bag. The wrappings bear the Flameseeker sigil. Ooh, I don't know about that. You guys? Okay. Thanks. Right, okay, we're gonna go back now to this vendor. We're gonna give him a really shit gem, and he's gonna roll his eyes and give us like a spade or something. The music they have made for this game, by the way, is fantastic. No complaints. I'm sure I've mentioned that many times before, but it bears repeating, because
our path is revealed. March on.
Music is so often overlooked, I think. Okay, he seems satisfied. That's good. And he's given us 4 amber. That is a win. We take that. It's peaceful here, isn't it? In these caves. These caverns. I'm in a doing accents mood today, sorry, I know not everyone likes that, but not everyone has to watch the video. Disappointing.
More vigilant.
Yeah, that stressed me out as well, Dumont. I saw it, I attempted to disarm it. Okay. More new stuff. Strength in numbers. Certain troglodyte enemies have a special swarm typing. If left alone for too long, these meek trogs will call for reinforcements, bringing a similar ally to their side, doubling its total HP and granting the unit a second action. Fuck me. Stamping out these pests as quickly as possible can keep the fight under control, so this is going to be a damage race. This is going to be a DPS check. Exciting. So we really want to kill this one. Maybe not first, but certainly not last. Okay, ignores stealth. That's fine. And extra damage. That's okay. Oh, they all ignore stealth. Okay. Right, so expose is fine. It's good for stealth stuff, I suppose. It's not great for anything else. For some reason, I thought this hit all 3 background or back targets. It does do some damage as well, though. So that's not too bad, actually. Call of the Kevins. He's only gone and buffed himself. Right, what we doing? Change ammo. Shrapnel. Smoke screen's pretty good. Target suffers 7 damage. Also, we upgraded smoke screen, so that ended up doing or giving our other ammo types a buff. Yeah, I guess you don't want to double dip on the change ammo thing, so it makes sense not to be able to upgrade it. Nice. Strength of the Carapace. What's that? 10% prop. That makes sense. Aura of Amber. I'm having a bit of trouble figuring out what the fuck's going on. So we're still in the prep round, so Suffer. Oh, we can't use either of these until we're below 40% HP, sure. I was a little bit concerned that this trinket would cause me to do an extra point of bleed damage to myself. I thought it would round up, but it doesn't seem like it. Wow, this guy's fast. And now 2 of these are swarmers? Troubling. Cool, I love that. I want to go Pierce. Armor piercing. Ada's Kiss moves back, so I think we do want to go Pierce. Nice. Yeah, so we've sort of pigeonholed ourselves a little bit here. In terms of like what we can do. Because from rank 2, if he's healthy, our Flagellant can only use Punish. Our Shield Breaker is also having a bit of trouble. Standard Shot here could be useful. Okay, that's a high roll on the damage. We take those. And I think I want to stun something. Oh yes, fantastic. So good. Such a good trinket. And yeah, can still only really use Punish. Do we want to kill this? Yeah, we do. It's a Swarmer, that seems relevant. So this has like a little amber thing next to the Troglodyte class. Does that mean that it's going to give me some amber when it dies? We just don't know. We could Impale here, or we could use Ada's Kiss. Ada's Kiss seems pretty good. It's dead anyway, though, so I think we go Impale. We need to do at least 3 damage to the front one and apply Blight. To kill it? Okay, yeah, it's dead. Cool. This Cultivator is troubling. It's not bleeding, really. What if we change ammo? Concussive ammo, stun resist, armor piercing. Armor piercing makes sense. Yeah, dude! Okay, good fight. Excuse me? Alright. I was pretty sure it was dead. Maybe I miscounted. I must have done, I suppose. Okay. That's fine. Still a pretty good fight.
Wars consist of a great many battles. Continue.
Here's on it. Alright, dude. I missed that curio completely. Let's find out what it was. Primitive cave carving. These crude etchings depict perhaps a dark prophecy. Don't know what you want me to do about that. You are also a Caverns adventurer. That is sick. So yeah, I'm not sure that I've actually been to the Caverns before. I thought that I had, but perhaps I have not. This is my first time. I was saying last time that I wasn't sure like how meaningfully different the Caverns were compared to the Catacombs. But I think once I just been to the catacombs and thought that I was in the caverns. There's clearly a difference here in terms of map layout and enemies as well. Scary. These guys go so fast. Yeah, we will expose. What do we want to expose? Probably the swarm guy, right? Yeah. We can stun something. We should stun the slinger, maybe? And yet we shan't. To do like a guaranteed 21 damage on the prep round is very, very strong. Seems like the kind of thing that won't scale very well. Okay, friendly targeted ability, so we can use Divine Comfort without triggering Amber Blight. That is good to know. Are we going to? I think we might, yeah. This is armor piercing, doesn't matter.
Mending. The body fails to withstand.
Subterranean discharge. These guys have some protection. I work in a medical lab, and we get a lot of different descriptions of types of discharge, but subterranean is a new one on me. So I think we want to pierce? Yeah, we're just gonna go up to the front. We might impale. They're reasonably blightable, I think. Okay, I really don't want to use Divine Grace, so I think we'll just try and stun. Illumination's also like okay, I suppose, but much rather have the stun, I think. Bombard might be okay. No, not really. Okay, so we're definitely going to use the AoE on the shield breaker, I think. Yeah, that seems like the right call. That was pretty spectacular, wasn't it? Our Flagellant hopefully should be able to finish this off. Well, anyone, really. Carve him. Fuck him up. Alright, he's bleeding. 7 damage, at least initially. Okay. Pretty good. We take those. Definitely do want that. Was that risky? That might have been a bit risky. We'll drop the Citron and we'll take Onyx. And we will camp in the next room. Don't think there's a fight here. Yep, no fight here. Unless it's a curio that spawns a fight. Probably not. Right, I definitely should have done that after I camped. I have learned nothing. Am I realistically ever going to need the accuracy stone? Probably not. Let's camp.
Recover. Prepare. Come dawn, we march.
What do you think the Flagellant's hobby is? I'll give you one guess. That's cool. Oh, that's super cool. Shieldbreaker is such a good tech class. I know that's her whole identity, but it just blows my mind like how good she is at dealing with very specific problems. That's fantastic. Yeah, love that. We've got some pretty rough camping skills here. We'll definitely take Scout. Champion's Ego obviously does nothing. Bless could be good. Who have we got that's religious? Faithless, faithless, faithless. Okay. Fun chat. This might just be fine. This might just be okay. Not flagellant. I think we do take this. Because we can then pep talk and encourage that stress away a little bit. So he's going to whip himself to make himself more stressed out. And then he's going to presumably whip himself to heal that stress. That's cool. We'll also take Scout here as well, I think. That was weird. That was like a weird camp. Yeah, and we had no way to prevent this ambush. Whoa! Spicy boys! That's bad. Hopefully our shield breaker goes before our musketeer. Taste test. Oh, that's very Crimson Court. Uh-huh. Okay. Our shield breaker could go back one instead, but then our musketeer would have to take a turn to go backwards. She's gonna have to anyway, that's fine. Ada's Kiss. 45% chance to blight. We can't use expose, unfortunately. I think we just impale. Pretty rough chances to hit. Yeah, that's okay. What did you call me? What the fuck did you just say about me, you little bitch? If you want to kill this, we'd like to. That doesn't mean it's an option.
The hourglass empties.
Ada's Kiss could be good. But it's not. Pierce is armor piercing, so that's quite strong potentially. We could just try and kill this. This is a big beefy guy. This is going to take a while to kill no matter how we do it. You're on cooldown. We could Divine Grace. Would rather Divine Grace herself, but I think we want to stun. Seems like a strong stun. It's obviously super dark. That's fine. We're on shrapnel ammo. Don't want to bombard. I think we'll just standard shot this and try and bleed it. Yeah, should bleed it, hopefully. Yep. 6 for 3. Gash the Amber. Lovely. Yeah, so the Terratius should be dead. Okay. Didn't bleed it, but that's okay. We can pierce that. Okay, lovely. Very, very strong. Can bombard, but that might kill it. I don't want to do that. That will kill it. Let's just move. Want our Vestal to take a turn.
This day is far from over. Step in good health.
Lovely. It's all going well.
These weaknesses are exploited.
That's fine. Is she on the right ammo type?
This will not impede us. We are the flame.
Okay. Okay. Not sure what I'm thinking here, right, but let's check this out. We have spades, right? Yeah, we have 2 spades. That should be okay.
This land is
Oh, this needs a torch. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. If and I'm certainly not saying I will, but if I ever decide to do like a long-term torchless thing on this mod, then might be a little tougher. Yeah, it's definitely 80% on the shield breaker, right? And we did have to come this way. Not seeing any swarmers, so that's potentially very nice. But these guys are so fast. I'm really liking Suffer. It just seems so incredibly powerful. Yeah, we were on the right ammo. Did we take Bombard? Smokescreen is like a pretty much guaranteed 21 damage. Bombard is almost certainly more than that, right? Maybe not. So what's the average here? Like rounded down, so we've got 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 7 is 25, so this is likely to be more damage overall. But split among more targets? Seems fine. Hang on. That's not a prep brand skill, is it? That's not a prep brand skill? That's not a prep brand skill. Whereas Smokescreen is. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. They are different. Yeah, Smokescreen is the prep brand skill. Got it. Won't forget that again, ever. You have my word. And my axe. And my bow. And my cripplingly low self-esteem. Do you want to just divine comfort here? I think we probably do. Yep, neither of these are prep brand skills. It would be nice for the professionally incompetent among us if they had like a little glow around skills that ignore the accuracy reduction of the prep brand. If they like marked them out in some way. I know that's not very Darkest Dungeon, but there's a lot about this mod that isn't very Darkest Dungeon. And I think that can be a good thing, you know? That's the whole point of a mod, right? So I would like to see that happen. But I can also see why it might look a little hand-holdy. Not a big fan of hand-holding in games. But I think there's a difference between hand-holding in the sense of like, this is a big, glowy quest objective that precludes you from having to actually read anything about what you have to do. And just kind of conveying useful information to the player in a way that allows them to make a decision more effectively. This probably dies. And yet... Oh no, that bleeds it, so yes, it does die. We can stun this. I think we'd like to. If that's alright.
A cut vein, a drop of venom. Death does not regard the method.
I also think some of these models are quite large, which makes it kind of difficult to see what's going on sometimes. But again, that might just be a me thing. I don't expect everyone to agree with me on that. I'm not trying to nitpick. I just calls them as I sees them, you know. And I've been pretty clear about the fact that I think this game is genuinely just amazing. So, on the off chance any of the developers of Black Reliquary are watching this, firstly, thank you for like all of this. This is fucking amazing. And I don't want to come across like being nitpicky, but I think it's worth talking about things that could potentially be improved, as well as things that are fantastic, which is almost everything.
Mending.
This is getting a little spicy. We could impale for some blights. Yes. Yes, that strikes me as a strong play.
Drawn out and merciless.
Amber Blight, yeah. Well, there we are. Okay, that should do it, right? Nope, did not bleed it. This is so cool. Okay.
Press on.
And this... Am I going to find a secret room? I don't know. If we do find a secret room... Okay, that's fine. That's really good, actually. If we do find a secret room, I would be really disappointed if I didn't have a key. because I suspect they might have done something cool with secret rooms. They might not, but they've done something cool with just about everything else, so if there is something new about secret rooms, I would like to see it. Right, I see this shit, okay? Narrator, you hear me? I see this. If I fail, it's not because I didn't look.
Aye, step lightly.
Pipe down, son. Pipe down. What are you tunneling for? Just going to the front. Sapphire. Yeah, we'll expose this. Nothing here is stealthy. But it's the thing with Shieldbreaker, like I say, Shieldbreaker is the class you bring as just a toolkit to deal with any situation that can't be dealt with generic attacking and blocking. And it is fantastic for that, but when you don't have any of those situations coming up, Shieldbreaker can feel a little bit clunky, and that's okay. Because every other class feels clunky when they've got, you know, loads of stealthed enemies and guarded enemies and high protection enemies. There's something that... Well, I don't think there's any other class that can deal effectively with all of those. Musketeer might come close. Yeah. Does that kill it? It does. Any swarmers? No swarmers. We can pierce. Yeah, we should do that. And impale might be strong. Oh! Yeah, okay, so that's what I failed to see last time. Was the fact that they had regeneration as well as damage over time. I really was sure I was going to kill an enemy a few fights ago, and I was very confused when I couldn't. But that's okay. Could bombard here. Bombard. Debuff target with less dodge and accuracy. We're a bit past the debuffing stage, I think. This ignores riposte and breaks guard. So this is... Yeah, I mean, Musketeer is a great kind of toolkit class as well at the moment, I think. Let's just shoot it in its big stupid tentacles. Nice. It's at 1 though. It's at 1. That means we want to use the Shieldbreaker's AoE. Whatever it's called, I will learn it at some point. But not today. Impale. That tracks.
Devastation.
This is going pretty well. This is lovely, actually. This is a nice, chilled-out dungeon where I am almost dying and kind of stressed.
For one another is what sets us apart.
Lovely crit, by the way. Okay. Horror, alright. Well, we can't always get what we want. Uh-huh. That seems bad. What are you? Was that a buff? What was that? Cultivated corpse. Right, let's look up some of these icons. New purpose. Like the skull and crossbones, the hammer, and the two little guys. I have a suspicion it's going to be like, creates an ally, interacts with a corpse, summons ally monster, used as a free action. Oh, damn. And skill interacts with enemy corpse. Alright. I was correct. If I kill it, do I still have to deal with the corpse? Let's find out. I suspect I do. Nope, okay. Let's hope we never find out what that does.
Another skirmish, another step forward.
I'm not too bothered about this coordinating whistle. Or the disease. I'll just take the emerald. And I do want the amber, actually, as well. Alright. Oh, okay. Continue adventuring for now. What is here? A site of sinister rituals where you're stressed out anyway. Oh, cleansing salt? Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing we've got that makes sense. Okay. Just healed her. That's cool. Scouting, give me a secret room. Alright, let's carry on. I do want to find a secret room if we can. But if we don't scout here, I'll probably leave it. Kvarot's refuge is glued together by trog secretions. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's drop the citra and take some matach. Give me a scat. You alright? Alright, I'll bite. Yep. I mean, I knew there was a trap there. Because if there's nothing else there, there's going to be a trap. There's something in every single passageway here. Okay. And there's an obstacle here. We do have a spade, so let's take a quick look.
The glory will come. For now, there is labor.
And yeah, we'll use a key. Yeah, sure, 100%. That Kvarot's Derek is Derek. Alright, I'm Derek. I'm Kvarot's Derek. Yeah, it seems really, really good.
The horrors these devils commit should be forever ceased.
Diurnal is fine at the moment. Clearhead is good. Clearhead's very good. And Executioner is very strong, I think, on a like almost a pure DPS class as well.
This
awesome.
Is humiliating. Our blades have gone dull. On my watch, I shall have this resolved within the hour.
Okay. That was a pretty good one, I think. That was pretty good. We're still working towards being able to fight our first boss. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, still not seeing any level 1 bosses, but that's okay. We will take our time with that. For now, that's going to do it, but thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.